WA is, from top to bottom, extraordinary. It makes you feel so alive being in these places that are so remote.
It's like nowhere else I've been.
It's just been wonderful. It feels like we've done just an extreme road film.
Dirt music primarily is a love story, but it's an unusual love story. I mean, it's set in a very specific part of the world that perhaps hasn't really been shown before.
Because Lou's journey and his isolation and the fact that he goes so deep into the wilderness is such an important part of the story, really had to find somewhere that felt wild and dangerous and also beautiful. In considering where that place would be, we're not only considering the story and how it looks, but we have to think about infrastructure and what's there and can we accommodate people and all of those sorts of things.
We found these places with huge tides and where there's waterfalls in the middle of the sea and whirlpools.
Putting very good actors in very strong environments is it's a dream for filmmakers. The images were just making themselves, essentially. We'd go to places where there wasn't a bad frame to be found.
We shot actually up in the Kimberleys and the islands off the end of the Dampier Peninsula, and as part of the process we got involved with the Bardijawi Indigenous people up there, and when I was telling them the story and telling them about this man who he was being haunted by spirits, sought solitude to try and heal him from his grief, tried to connect with the earth in this kind of way, they just all nodded their heads and understood it absolutely completely, like yes, of course that's what he would do.
What's also been really amazing about all of the location stuff is that the communities that we've shot in have really embraced the film and worked very closely with us to help us make it.
We had to find people in the middle of nowhere and turn them into filmmakers. There's been a few individuals who just really, really were better than people that we would have flown in to do their jobs, which is great.
Mine boy, station boy.
No.
Well, you're sure not a black fella. Where are you from?
We're going to places that not many Australians have been to, but there was such a sense of, wow, we're going on a real adventure here, and we're doing something really different.
When we were filming up north, it was, we were driving for 3.5 hours on dirt track.
Travel by boat to get to set, like 40 minutes each day.
To these remote islands and scrambling up rocks.
We did human chains to get equipment up the hill and down the hill, and I think that's the beauty of kind of Australia, and that you can still work in that way, where everybody just pitches in together.
So I think audiences will potentially be able to really connect with this on quite a deep emotional level, because, the movie will be different to anything they've seen before. It'll be evocative and moving and emotional, but also, something really unique. I believe anyway that, this movie's going to really surprise people.
We all love a kind of a great love story that's full of tragedy but hope, and healing nature that land can give you. Probably make everybody go off and want to do a road trip.